This is Atarian News Channel, and here are the big stories of the day. Surf browser makes social web more open with custom feeds. In a bold step toward reshaping how we consume digital content, Surf, the open social web browser, has announced a new feature that allows users to create custom content feeds with ease. Unlike traditional platforms where users are bound to algorithmic timelines curated by centralized corporations, Surf empowers individuals to build their own personalized feeds from various sources, including blogs, social platforms, and independent sites. This approach marks a significant evolution in the vision of a decentralized internet where control over content lies firmly in the hands of the user. Developers and tech advocates have praised this move, seeing it as a response to increasing concerns about filter bubbles, surveillance capitalism, and manipulation through opaque algorithms. By opening up the social web, Surf aligns itself with the ethos of web decentralized and user agency. As more platforms struggle with trust and transparency, Surf's customizable feed model may signal the beginning of a broader shift toward a web experience that is both user driven and ethnically grounded. VMware Cloud partners demand regulatory oversight after Broadcom takeover. Tensions are mounting in the enterprise tech world following Broadcom's high profile acquisition of VMware. A growing number of VMware cloud partners are now calling for strict regulatory intervention, claiming that Broadcom's post acquisition practices are destabilizing the ecosystem. The concerns center around Broadcom's swift and sweeping operational changes, including licensing model overhauls, reduced partner flexibility, and altered service agreements. Many long-time partners argue that these measures disproportionately benefit large-scale clients while leaving smaller players in a lurch. A spokesperson from a leading cloud services provider stated, Broadcom's changes are not just disruptive, they are punitive. It's becoming increasingly difficult for partners to operate competitively under the new structure. Regulators in the US and EU have already been watching Broadcom closely for its aggressive consolidation tactics in the chip market. With this new wave of concern from the cloud community, pressure is building for agencies to conduct a deeper investigation into potential antitrust violations and anti competitive behavior. The outcome could have wide ranging implications, not just for VMware users, but for the future of partner ecosystems in the cloud services space. Mozilla confirms Pocket shutdown on July 8. In a surprising yet reflective move, Mozilla has announced this official shutdown of Pocket, its widely used content saving and read it later app, on July 8, 2025. Pocket was originally launched as a tool to help users save articles, videos, and web pages for later consumption, becoming especially popular among readers who wanted a clutter free way to manage long form content. Mozilla acquired the platform in 2017, integrating it into its Firefox browser and expanding its utility across devices. However, Mozilla now says that the decision to sunset Pocket is part of a strategic realignment. The organization plans to shift focus back to its core mission, developing open web technologies and exploring ethical AI integration in browsers. While fans of Pocket have expressed disappointment, Mozilla has assured users that content export tools will be made available ahead of the closure. There are also discussions within the open source community about potential forks of the service. As Mozilla turns the page, Pocket's legacy as one of the internet's most beloved reading tools remains intact. Blueprints to receive final major update, ending development cycle. The indie gaming world is saying farewell to a fan favorite as developers of Blueprints, the whimsical city building and adventure hybrid, have announced the game's final major update. This concluding release will include key quality of life improvements, bug fixes, and a handful of bonus features long requested by the community. However, developers confirm that this will mark the end of active development, with no future expansions or DLCs planned. First launched to acclaim for its blend of creativity, strategy, and charm, Blueprints carved a unique space in the indie scene, offering players a magical, lore rich world to build and explore. The game also gained a reputation for being developer transparent, with regular community engagement and thoughtful design updates. In their farewell note, the developers expressed gratitude, saying, Blueprints was always meant to be a finite journey, a blueprint for imagination. We're proud of what we've built together with our players. While this final update closes one chapter, the legacy of Blueprints will likely endure through mods, fan content, and continued play by devoted fans. Meta adds 650 megawatt of solar power in ongoing AI infrastructure expansion. As artificial intelligence becomes central to its operations, Meta has announced the addition of 650 megawatts of solar energy capacity, a move that underscores the company's expanding investment in sustainable power solutions. The solar projects, distributed across various US states, are designed to power Meta's sprawling AI infrastructure, including data centers responsible for training and running large scale language models and vision systems. This latest expansion brings Meta closer to its ambitious goal of operating on 100% renewable energy and achieving net zero emissions across its value chain by 2030. The company emphasized that powering AI responsibly is now a strategic priority, given the environmental toll of large model training. A Meta spokesperson said, as AI scales, so must our commitment to climate. This investment ensures that innovation doesn't come at the cost of the planet. Industry observers see Meta's renewable energy strategy as a leading example of tech giants balancing rapid AI growth with environmental accountability, a balance increasingly demanded by investors, governments, and users alike. Versal unveils AI model purpose built for front end web development. Versal, the cloud platform behind Next.js and other developer tools, has announced the release of a new AI model tailored specifically for front end web development. Unlike general purpose coding assistants, Versal's AI is trained to understand the intricacies of modern web workflows, covering everything from component styling and layout design to real time debugging and performance optimization. The model is designed to integrate seamlessly into the Versal ecosystem, providing live suggestions as developers code, deploy, and iterate on their applications. In the world of Versal CEO Guillermo Roche, we are entering an era where developers won't just code faster, they'll build smarter. Our AI is not a replacement, it's a teammate, purpose built for the web. With this launch, Versal joins a growing field of domain specific AI providers, showing how narrowly focused models can outperform generalized ones in terms of usability and context awareness. For developers, this could mean short dev cycles, cleaner code bases, and a much smoother path from idea to deployment. From obscurity to AI, Notepad evolves in 3.5 years. Once considered a relic of Windows past, Notepad.exe has undergone a dramatic transformation. In just 3.5 years, the iconic text editor has evolved from being barely maintained to now featuring AI powered text generation. The latest update, part of Microsoft's broader integration of generative AI into core Windows tools, allows Notepad to offer context aware suggestions, code snippets, and even creative writing assistance. Users can now generate structured outlines, rewrite drafts, and autocomplete thoughts directly within the application. What was once a simple tool for quick notes or batch files is now a demonstration of how AI is modernizing even the most humble software. Microsoft sees this as part of its vision to infuse everyday productivity with the power of machine learning without requiring users to adopt entirely new platforms. Linux firewalls get a speed boost with BP filter. The performance and efficiency of Linux firewalls are about to get a major boost thanks to BP filter, a hybrid solution combining BPF, Berkeley packet filter, and traditional IP tables infrastructure. BP filter, which stands for VPF based packet filtering, is designed to enhance firewall speed, scalability, and maintainability. Unlike legacy firewall tools that depend on static rules and deep kernel hooks, BP filter leverages eBPF technology to handle packet filtering more efficiently in user spaces. Early benchmarks indicate significant reductions in latency and CPU usage, especially for high throughput environments and container heavy architectures. The project is still maturing, but it marks a meaningful step forward in the quest for next generation Linux networking. A24 and Alex Garland to bring Elden Ring to life. In a move set to thrill both film buffs and gamers alike, indie powerhouse A24 has confirmed that acclaimed filmmaker Alex Garland will write and direct a live action adaptation of Elden Ring, the critically acclaimed action RPG from Software and George R. R. Martin. Garland, known for his cerebral work on Ex Machina and Annihilation, is expected to bring a philosophical and visually rich lens to the project. While plot details remain under wraps, insiders suggest that the adaptation will blend Garland's signature introspective style with the game's dark mythological world. Fans are cautiously optimistic, given the mixed history of video game adaptations. However, with A24's storytelling pedigree and Garland's distinct creative voices, this version of Elden Ring may break the curse of bad adaptations and set a new standard in game to screen storytelling. Marvel delays Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. Marvel Studios has confirmed significant delays to two of its most anticipated films, Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Originally slated for 2025 and 2026 releases, both titles have been pushed back due to script revisions, production bottlenecks, and ongoing realignments within Marvel's cinematic timeline. Industry insiders cite creative recalibration and a desire to avoid franchise fatigue as primary factors. The studio is also reportedly using the extra time to better integrate multiverse elements and introduce newer characters from the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. While disappointing to fans, the move suggests Marvel is focused on quality over quantity, especially after recent entries received mixed responses. New dates are expected to be announced later this year. Disney sues YouTube over executive poaching. In a rare corporate clash between two entertainment titans, Disney is suing YouTube, alleging that the platform unlawfully poached a key executive involved in media rights and sports broadcasting. The lawsuit claims that the executive was under a non compete agreement and had access to confidential strategic plans, including upcoming sports streaming ventures. Disney asserts that YouTube's actions not only violate contractual terms but also threaten its competitive advantage in the increasingly high stakes world of live sports streaming. The case is expected to draw scrutiny as it touches on corporate espionage, streaming dominance, and contractual enforcement. Key issues in a media landscape shaped by fierce competition and shifting viewer habits. Ricoh confirms GR4 camera for fall 2025 release. Photography enthusiasts rejoice. Ricoh has originally confirmed the long anticipated GR4 camera with the launch window set for fall 2025. Building on the cult success of GR3, the new model is expected to feature a larger sensor, improved autofocus, faster burst shooting, and expanded film simulation profiles. Compact and discreet, the GR line has long been a favorite among street photographers, offering professional image quality in a pocketable frame. Ricoh has teased that the GR4 will also integrate AI enhanced subject detection and USB C connectivity, reflecting the growing demand for modern features in a classic package. Steam Deck's big update now available helps rival handhelds too. Valve has officially rolled out a major update to the Steam Deck OS, and it's not just great news for deck owners, it also benefits rival AMD based handhelds. The update includes a more flexible display scaling system, improved thermal and battery management, and enhanced compatibility with game anti cheat systems. Valve has also optimized SteamOS 3.5 to run better on other handheld gaming PCs using AMD APUs, effectively broadening the reach of its ecosystem. With handheld gaming exploding in popularity, Valve's open and modular approach could solidify Steam Deck's position, not just as hardware but as a software standard across portable gaming. Microsoft expands AI capabilities in Notepad. In a separate announcement, Microsoft is also testing AI powered features directly in Notepad as part of a broader Windows 11 rollout. This iteration builds on Copilot integration and allows Notepad to auto generate summaries, write formatted text, and even suggest grammar corrections in real time. The company says it's focused on making these features lightweight, fast, and non intrusive, preserving the simplicity that users expect while adding genuine utility. It's part of Microsoft's strategy to make AI as seamless layer in everyday tools from PowerPoint to Paint and now Notepad. UMO RFM, a foundation model for relational data. AI researchers have unveiled UMO RFM, a foundation model built for in context learning on relational databases. Unlike traditional models that rely on fine tuning or static schema definitions, Juma RFM is designed to interact directly with relational data, such as SQL databases, and reason across tables, even without explicit retraining. It's capable of answering complex queries and suggesting schema improvements. This represents a big leap in enterprise AI, making tools like BI dashboards and analytics engines smarter and more responsive with minimal engineering overhead. Glitch to end web hosting for apps, pivoting business model. The creative coding platform Glitch has announced it will end web hosting for applications, marking a significant shift in its business model. Effective later this year, users will no longer be able to run full stack apps directly on Glitch's infrastructure. Instead, the company plans to refocus on collaborative coding tools, integrations, and developer experience enhancements. While some developers expressed disappointment, Glitch leadership said the change was necessary for long term sustainability, citing the high cost of hosting and increased competition in the cloud space. Stargate to deploy offshore data centers in UAE. Stargate, a cutting edge cloud infrastructure firm, has announced plans to build its first offshore data centers in the UAE, leveraging marine cooling technologies for sustainable performance. The floating data centers will be powered by solar and thermal energy, drastically reducing the carbon footprint compared to traditional land based builds. Stargate aims to support the region's growing demand for low latency, high resilience computing, especially in AI and fintech. The move is seen as a bold innovation in cloud infrastructure, marrying sustainability, geopolitics, and technology in one package. After Klarna, Zoom CEO also uses AI avatar in earnings call. Following Klarna's head, Zoom's CEO has used an AI generated avatar to conduct parts of the company's latest quarterly earnings call. The avatar, which mimics the CEO's appearance and voice, delivered prepared remarks while the executive focused on behind the scenes Q&A and logistics. The company said the move showcased its vision for remote first executive communication made possible by its own AI technology stack. As more leaders turn to avatars, the practice raises questions about transparency, presence, and authenticity, especially in context as sensitive as financial disclosures. Lockheed Martin and IBM partner on quantum HPC fusion. Defense giant Lockheed Martin and IBM have announced a new collaboration to merge quantum computing with high performance computing, aiming to solve some of the most complex scientific and defense modeling challenges. The research initiative will focus on using IBM's quantum hardware in tandem with classical supercomputers to accelerate simulations in materials science, aerospace, and cybersecurity. If successful, The project could redefine the future of defense analytics and position quantum HPC fusion as a foundational tech for national infrastructure and space research. Infrared contact lenses enable night vision, even with closed eyes. Researchers have developed infrared sensitive contact lenses that allow users to see in the dark even with their eyes closed. The breakthrough uses ultra thin graphene layers embedded in soft lens to convert infrared light into visible signals. Early applications are focused on military use, but researchers are also exploring medical and consumer markets. The innovation could one day lead to augmented night vision for emergency responders and even pave the way for bionic sensory enhancements. Ivanti's security woes continue as hackers exploit vulnerabilities. Enterprise software vendor Ivanti is under renewed security after reports emerged that its products remain high value targets for Chinese cyber espionage groups. The vulnerabilities mostly found in Ivanti's endpoint management and VPN software have been actively exploited, promoting advisories from US and European cybersecurity agencies. Critics have accused the company of slow patch cycles and inadequate disclosure practices. Experts warn that Ivanti's issues are emblematic of a broader crisis in enterprise security, where legacy software and poor maintenance create persistent vulnerabilities exploited by nation state actors. That concludes this comprehensive edition of Atarian News Channel. From AI breakthroughs to cybersecurity risks and cinematic announcements, the pace of change across the tech world shows no sign of slowing down. Stay informed, stay secure, and we'll see you next time on Atarian News Channel.